Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Season 1 of Wet Hot American Summer First Day at Camp. So before we get into this review, as always, I go in depth with my TV show reviews, so this is a spoiler warning. There will be spoilers in this review, so if you have not seen the season, do not watch this review. And if you have seen the season or you just don't care about spoilers, keep on watching. So, let's get into the review. So, Wet Hot American Summer Season 1 stars Paul Rudd, Bradley Cooper, Amy Poehler, and Elizabeth Banks. And what this season is practically about, it's about, basically the campers and the counselors are having, it's the first day at camp for all of them, and, lots of stuff is going on, like government conspiracy, some love stories. There's a lot going on in this season. So, what did I think of Wet Hot American Summer First Day at Camp Season 1? I really enjoyed this. This was a pretty good season. I really enjoyed Wet Hot American Summer First Day at Camp Season 1. So let's get into my positives. And my positives are the acting. I really like the acting in this, in this season. Everybody does a really good job, and they're really funny. Paul Rudd as Andy, he might have been the best character in this entire season. I know in the movie, my favorite character was the chef. We'll get more into him when we get into that, but I thought Andy was by far the best character in the entire season. I really enjoyed, Andy in this, Paul Rudd in this season. I thought he was really good as Andy, so yeah, I enjoyed him. I enjoyed Amy Poehler. She was funny, she's the producer for the theater and stuff. I really enjoyed her. Bradley Cooper was really good as well. I really enjoyed him. Elizabeth Banks was funny as well. I really enjoyed, him as well. The chef, of course, played by Christopher, I forgot his last name, but the chef, he still is enjoyable. I really enjoyed him. He doesn't go into full awesomeness mode until, the end of episode 5. And for the first 4 episodes and half of episode 5, he really is just a different person. But once he gets memories back of the Vietnam War, he starts becoming the awesomeness of awesomeness that he is that he was in the movie. So, I still really enjoyed him. He was still hilarious when he got into his awesomeness mode. Even when he was in normal mode, he was still funny, so yeah. I liked the girl who played, I liked Lake Bella as Deborah. I liked Coop in this movie. I mostly really enjoyed everybody in this season, but everybody did a really good job. Jason Schwartzman as one of the camp counselors, the main camp counselor was funny. And also, yeah, I really enjoyed everybody. I thought the acting was really good in this season. The jokes are so hilarious in this show. I thought the jokes were so funny in this season. They were so funny. By far the best joke in this entire season is when one of the lawyers pulls up an iPhone, right? Watch where this goes. He pulls up an iPhone, he's calling somebody, and then Jason Schwartzman is behind him, and he's like, "What's that metal device?" And he's like, nothing." That was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing for I don't know, a whole 5 minutes because of how funny it was, because it's 1981 and the dude has an iPhone. And they acknowledge the fact that he has an iPhone in 1981, And they're so self-referential with their jokes, They make fun of a lot of cliches from films and stuff, If you don't get this type of humor, you're not going to I feel like you're not going to like this season. If you don't like this kind of parody humor, or there's even crude humor. I know a lot of people do not like crude humor, so this is definitely not for you if you do not like crude humor. I'm just saying that right now, but, I thought they were so funny, and it just really was, Like I said, and the actors are like are in their maybe, I don't know, like 20, like 15 to 20 years older than what their original character. These guys are playing 16-year-old counselors, and they know it. They know this is ridiculous. That the fact that these like almost like 20-year-old they're 20 years older than what they're supposed to be, and it's so funny that they're playing 16-year-old counselors, and they know it. Like Coop saying, "Oh, I'm underage to drink." I just found that so funny, just because he's an adult, even though he's playing a 16-year-old counselor. That's just so funny to me. And also, yeah, so the jokes really hit. I really enjoyed the cameos in this season. You've got Weird Al. You know who Weird Al is. He makes like the greatest parody songs of all time. I really enjoyed him. He plays like this hypnosis, I think. John Hamm. John Hamm plays an assassin that tries to assassinate two of the camp counselors, because there's like this like this toxic waste that's been dumped into the camp. And it was just so funny, in my opinion. I really liked that. And he was really good as the assassin. And then the fight scene, like the chef and him, they have a fight scene. I thought that was really well filmed. A really well filmed fight scene, in my opinion. I didn't expect that to happen. Well filmed fight scene. And once you get towards the end, when you find out that John Hamm was on their side the entire time, even though he killed Michael Cera, who's the lawyer. We'll get more into him afterwards. And Jason Schwartzman, even though he killed both of those and he killed a lot of more innocent people, he was still on their side. And they make fun of the fact that this makes no sense at all. I thought that was funny as well. So yeah. Like I said, Michael Cera plays a lawyer in this season. I enjoyed that as well. He was pretty funny for the scenes, that he was in. He was only in 2 episodes, but I really enjoyed him. Who else? Chris Pine. Chris Pine was actually in this, and I enjoyed him as well. He plays like this rock and roll legend, and I really enjoyed seeing that. I thought that was really good, and he was really funny in his role. I mean, and he does, and like I said, spoilers, guys. So he does die in this. And the way he dies is so funny. Like he's trying to play a song, and then he gets sniped in the stomach. He falls down, and then the car just runs him over. Talk about overkill. Yeah, So yeah, I thought his death scene was pretty hilarious. And we do see him at the end of the final episode this season. So I wonder if they will make a season 2. I hope they do. I really enjoyed this. So. I really liked the cameos. I thought the writing was really good. Really spot on, really, at times with the writing, So, yeah. The directing with the episodes, I thought the directing was really good with the episodes, So, yeah. I thought the episodes were very fast-paced, in my opinion, I did think the episodes were very fast-paced. For a 30-minute show, it's really fast-paced. And this is on Netflix, by the way, if you didn't know. So, yeah. So those are my positives with this season. I do have a few negatives with this. First negative is that there are some jokes that really do fall flat at times. And I was just standing there like cricket, It was just a few times throughout the season. Really, mostly in the first episode. The first episode wasn't that funny, in my opinion. There were a few jokes in that episode that I thought were funny, but it was only a few. It really fell flat in the first episode, but then it started getting better and better, and I was great, Yeah, it just, some of the jokes did fall flat, in my opinion. I thought some of the writing wasn't the best at times, it was, I thought the writing was, pretty, at times. And then finally, my last negative is that there is this storyline that I could have cared less for. It was by far the worst storyline of the entire season. You got this kid, who is kind of the outsider in a way, and he's always getting picked on and bullied. And, okay, so I'm supposed to root for this guy, whatever. They put him through everything in the book, except for redemption. There is no redemption for this kid. He doesn't get the girl. Can you at least give me that cliche? That was one of the few times where I was like, at least give me that cliche, because you're putting this kid through everything and he doesn't even get the girl at the end. It's just weird, in my opinion. This is the first time I've complained about something like that, but, you know, and the kids were so annoying. There's like this redheaded kid in this season that I just wanted to throw like halfway to China because of how annoying he was. I just wanted to roll my eyes every time I saw this kid on screen. That's how bad he was, you know, so yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, there is this storyline where it involves another camp, and I really enjoyed that as well. You know, that was pretty good in my opinion, so yeah. So overall, Wet Hot American Summer Season 1, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I definitely will watch a Season 2 if they do. I don't know if they're going to make a Season 2. I don't think so, but we'll see. You never know. I definitely will check it out if they do ever make a Season 2, so yeah. So it's time for my official grade on Wet Hot American Summer First Day at Camp Season 1. My official grade on Wet Hot American Summer First Day at Camp Season 1 is a B+. I definitely say check out this show. This is a very underrated show. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about this show. I think a lot of people should be talking about it more. I really enjoyed it. Definitely check it out. It definitely deserves a B+. So what do you guys think of Wet Hot American Summer Season 1? Leave in the comment section below. And this is just for now, up until now. I'm just going to say the lights went out, and where like the light bulbs burnt out in the area where I do my videos. So I have to do it here from now up until we get new light bulbs for that room. So just stick with this for now. Ignore that. Just we're going to have to stick with it for now. So yeah, you know. So yeah. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we will see you all. I'm WWE Fan 0599, and we will see you all later. Peace.